hello everybody. Welcome to a very special episode of VGC Team Building. I am Zion, VGC senior from California, and I am here with a very special and recurring guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Ryu, and I am co-host of Zion's channel, as he is co-host of mine. We will be making many more videos together, and I'm here to represent the little guy on Zion's shoulder telling him that Terapagos is bad, actually, and this shit is not, there's no point.
Okay, for a little bit of background about me, I love Terapagos. It is my second favorite VGC turtle behind my favorite Torkoal, and it's my best played and favorite restricted of the Regulation G format. I almost brought it to Atlanta, and I played it for like the most amount of time of any restricted during the regulation. And despite many criticism that mon has nothing to do in Regulation I want to prove it, at least I'd love to prove them slightly false. So these are going to be a lot of my ideas and anything Ryu wants to throw in for what Terapagos can potentially do, any team structures, any types of things it could fit on in this format.
Indeed. So, I mean, like, my first thought is just the classic pairing, right, with Koraidon. So, like, what do you think of that? I mean, like, you should take the charge. It's your video. I know you were, before recording, you were talking about maybe, like, a thing with Zama or, what's his face, Miraidon.
Yeah, okay. So, actually, yeah, as to what Ryu was referring to, the very first restricted duo that I, like, actually tested and played more than 2 sets with was a pairing of Life Orb Koraidon and Choice Specs Terapagos, with the idea being that, right, Koraidon often loses to, like, Calyrex Ice Rider, and Terapagos with, like, the Specs Terapagos can actually pick up a surprise one-shot on Ice Rider because of Hyper Beam, right? You get Terra Stellar Hyper Beam, and it's guaranteed one-shot on basically every Ice Rider that you will encounter in serious play. And then Life Orb Koraidon with a bit of an odd move choice. Let's see, you got your plus combat, Flare Blitz as always.
Dragon Claw, right?
Yeah, Dragon Claw was the move. This is for the other Koraidons. So the idea is one, that you win the speed tie, but like you could also just have speed control. And then you can kill the other Koraidons before they can move. Right? You can get rid of like the Kyogre stuff. Like Terapagos is really good into Kyogre, which Koraidon kind of struggles as well. And then also Terapagos struggles with Zama, in which Life Orb Koraidon, the Dragon Claw to also hit Terra Dragon Zama is very good into naturally.
Well, and you mentioned that like this is the one that you've played the most with, but like from what I've seen, at least, this seems to be like the most popular in like early meta limitless tournaments and stuff. That so like anyone that's willing to touch Terapagos is pretty much always pairing it with Koraidon.
I've seen some stuff like that. I've seen more with Terapagos, a pairing of like with like CSR, where you'll go like the standard for Reg I CSR, and then like you'll go with like a setup Pagos, and you'll have like the Ensign Urshi Relicore, or maybe a redirector like a Moongus or Ogerpon, stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I see it. I just feel like it's too weak to Zama for my taste.
It kind of is. I understand that. What I did with this team is I added screen support, Grimmsnarl. I think Grimmsnarl can work really well with these two, right? Because Koraidon's like kind of bulky, but it damages itself so much, like that near like it's a shine, and with strains up, like it like it's a big helper into your CSR matchup. Makes the Cali Ice matchup way more playable, especially if you want to do a certain.
If you're going screens, though, I feel like that generates enough turns to just like, I don't know, screens with like no setup restricted feels kind of awkward.
It may be, but it's more about like the Specs Terapagos. Like you're basically always winning the damage trade because of how tanky Terapagos naturally is.
Yeah.
But with Grimmsnarl, you could give it something like a relaxed nature. You can go 0 speed IVs, and then what this allows you to do is like on like for example, like Calyrex, like Adamant Calyrex Ice, like you're gonna hit like 70 speed, and so like when they want to set up that trick room, try and sweep, you can hit them before they go with Foul Play Grimmsnarl, which
Who are you
is
hitting first, Lunala?
Ice Rider and Lunala's. Lunala's
Oh,
good for this as
wait,
well.
that hits Ice Ride.
Well, if they're Adamant Ice
Oh,
Rider,
oh yeah, like the semi-fast kind of
yeah,
Ice Rider bullshit. Yeah.
I see. And then you can also have things like Assault Vest Raging Ball as a pivoting tool. It's a big helper into rain teams, right? Like, you want your Thunderbolt, you want your Thunderclap, you want Draco as well. Good in like opposing Crydons if you're as loose as the speed tie. You have Volt Switch as well. I like Volt Switch, and then Terra Fairy, right? And there's a spread I really like. It like there's this spread. You go 140 special attack. You go 172 in HP, 188 defense, and then this allows you to live. I know it's more than you can live Salmon Body Press twice. Like if you do the calc right now, put it into the damage calc. Terraberry Assault Vest, right? You go 172. You go 188 speed, and then you give like Zamazenta. Basically, like the standard like faster Terra Dragon. That's what's generally going on now. Like under Reflect, where is it? There it is. Like you're living Zamazenta Body Press. 70% of the time you're living it 3 times. Which is huge because in like Thunderbolt, you can like win this damage because you have a way higher chance to 3-shot, and you can also just Thunderclap for the kill. We'll switch out and whatnot. Oh, actually, I don't even have all the special attack EVs that this spread actually has. So, I go with this. Like now, you're just like this chance basically won't come up, and if you're professionally gambling, as we do on this channel, it won't. This is 100.
Wait, sorry, this Thunderclap into what? I zoned the fuck out.
Like this Raging Bull spread is, basically guaranteed chance to 3-shot Zama. And then for the last 2, you can do just your standard, like you do on Sun, Choice Scarf Chi-Yu, right? You get like just standard boost set, Overheat, Heat Wave, right? Dark Pulse, Snarl. I love Snarl because I didn't spell dark right. I love Snarl because like the CSR matchup, like it really sucks for Koraidon, but you can win off of that.
Also,
and then,
like it's a Chi-Yu. Fuck else are you running? Psychic? Like
Ryu is the Psychic Chi-Yu expert here.
I'm not this dude, I ran it once and I went 2-4. Like, let's not.
Hey, you ran it more than I have.
That's fair. That's fair.
Alright,
yeah,
like,
I don't know. Like Chi-Yu is like neat for like good for Urshifu, but like other than that, you just never click it.
Need to fill out this Grimmsnarl spread real quick. Did I fill out these 2? I filled out the restricteds, right? Right, okay. Good. I didn't do Cheese Terror type. I'm losing it.
Ghost.
Yeah. And then the Grimmsnarl, you obviously want Slender Wave, your double screen support. Let's see, and then for the spread, I like that relaxed nature, right? It's just it's so much better into Calyrex Ice Rider, which is such a big presence in this format. And then 0 speed, 0 attack. So yeah, this is about what you're going. It's so got the spreads in yet. So the final team would look something like this. Just team number 1. All of the Poke Paste will be in the description below if you would like to try these out yourself. For our second kind of idea, this is something. It's really silly, but I said, hey, why not? So we have Terapagos Takes, right? And it's the standard Reg I classic of Aru Bega minus Urshifu plus another restricted.
Oh yeah.
Who doesn't love that?
Well,
so
I get. So I know my whole shtick is like, ooh, Terapagos, ooh, I hate you so much. Don't you fucking despise Hearthpawn in this format? Don't you think it's like another worthless piece of garbage?
Hearthpawn specifically, I don't know, because like I know Corner Pond would definitely get better. Like Corner Pond is probably better than Hearth Pond because
Yeah,
of like the focus, like the built-in focus action's insane. I like Hearth Pond here because of Zacian. That is why I love Hearth Pond, because
yeah,
both of these Pokemon are awful in Zacian. And they're not
yeah,
like
yeah.
awful, but like you have to win the guessing game, and I don't like doing that. Um,
Right. Well, Goshen's also faster than you.
this yeah, true. It's like the tail with
So
Zacian
like,
teams.
yeah. So I mean, what do you mean the Tailwind? Are there Zacian teams without Tailwind? Those sound like ass.
I've seen a couple. You would not believe what I've seen on
Jesus
ladder.
Christ.
Yeah, let me believe that. Like your standard ogre pun set. Ivy Cudgel, follow me. Good old one hammer, and not protect spiky shield. Yeah, so like in this sword
Wait,
fit,
Hammer.
huh?
Woodhammer. Mm-mm-mm.
I was gonna say you like the pressure on Kyogre, but I feel like this team pressures Kyogre enough.
Power Whip.
Power Whip.
I'm a whipper. No,
Okay,
I am not a whipper. I'm a hammerer.
okay.
I'm lying.
I'm going to build
I'm
up
lying.
the rest of
I'm
this
teacher.
team before we get into the dropping us. Okay, so Terra Water Iron Hands. This is one of the things that I like to do because it's way better than the Tricker matchup than the other Terra types are, because
Yeah.
with Terra Water it gives you like that valuable resistance to Glacial Lance. It lets you resist there we go. It lets you resist. Wait, right? You say something?
Hello, hello.
Okay, I muted Discord because I didn't want to deal with the pings, but I didn't realize it would mute you too. Sorry about that.
Go on, do not disturb. What?
Oh, yeah. Okay, good idea. Okay, so my Iron Hands, it's a little odd. I just put tons of special defense, all attack. You like to go brave, right? This thing is doing damage because that's what it's supposed to do. But Terra Water for it was for like Ice Rider and Torkoal and stuff to deal with hard Trick Room. But now that like Torkoal is less prevalent, I might. I don't know, because like there's no type that there is actually a type that resists both psychic and ice and steel, but I don't want to keep the ground weakness, so I might just stick with water.
And by prevalent and by less prevalent, you mean he has been shot, right?
Rest in
Torkoal
peace.
has been found dead in the streets of Miami.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Torkoal.
My number one favorite VGC turtle.
You know what? Rest in piss. You won't be missed. I'm tired of that thing.
Okay.
I'm glad he's gone.
You like
I said it.
You like Light Screen more than Sunny Days because like you don't like Ogre Pond.
Oh yeah, no, I love light screen on Mythica. I love it.
Okay.
If you're a real one, you
know what?
You're a real one. You run Sunny Day and light screen, and you drop Encore.
No, actually, Encore provides a lot of valuable pressure. Okay. I see how it is, Ryu. Terra Water for Regraph as well. Unless Ryu, do you have a better option for Terra Type for Regraph? I've always struggled with that. Like, do you have another one?
It's literally just, do you want to resist Glacial Lance or do you want to resist fucking what's it called? Dark moves.
I see.
If you want the Glacial Lance resist, go Water. If you want to resist Dark moves, go Fairy.
I see. Okay, and then the Farig spread, I like a physically defensive spread. Old. However, we're just something shifty. Oh wait, never mind. This one is no a prison. Never mind. I was gonna say, oh, like we give it Speedy V's because like I give my imprisoned Fargrass a little bit of Speedy V's.
Yeah.
So that
no, I like Psychic Noise. Not being able to being walled by Urshifu is an awful fucking feeling as a Ferrigraph.
It is, and oh, I didn't build the Terapagos. Okay.
Which came up in our Miraidon CSR live on YouTube now.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay, so you might say Setup Terapagos doesn't fit, which is true. It doesn't, right? But Specs Pagos doesn't fit either, because Miraidon has the choice specs item. So now the question is, what item do we give it?
No, the new question is, why are we making this an Arubega clone when it so clearly should be something else?
Boom. Power Herb, Meteor Beam. Okay, the idea. It's silly. It's basically Specs Pagos, but you can protect. There we go.
No, I see the vision.
Yeah, the vision is also like murdering Instant on turn 1. I love giving that.
I'm not gonna pretend that I like the vision, but I see it.
Yeah, like it has like had its uses, right? Like you get the meteor, like you lead something like Terapagos Iron Hands, you get the fake out, you get the meteor beam off, right? And then Iron Hands will go down, like something like that, but you're still launching that consistent Starstream damage, and then you have like Whimsicott and Moran to clean up and whatnot, right? Or like Ogre Paw and Terapagos, you follow me, Meteor, getting Whimsicott for Tailwind, and then right on the back. There's a lot of potential game plans.
Wait, no, this is actually kind of fire. The only issue is like usually I like a physical attacker restricted in the Terapagos slot because like no, I know. I get it. He's there, but like
no, Iron Hands.
What happens if this team loses if Iron Hands gets burned and then there's a Blissey? That's all I'm saying.
We have one of those guys that's immune to burn, but also Blissey isn't real. And so...
Oh, I forget. Okay, no, I forget that Hearthbond's actually another... yeah, no, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So that is our second Terapagos team of this regulation. Also... Oh, I never mentioned... Okay, so the speed on this Terapagos, right? It's to, like, outspeed a lot of the common Scarfers. You'll see, like, Scarf Chi, Scarf Urshifu, right? It'll outspeed those. In Tailwind, but it's still slow to the point where like it kind of works on the Trick Room mode where you Iron Hands Frig, and then Pagos is slower than basically every other restricted, minus like a couple random Kyogre sets, and so you can use that to kind of underspeed those. And Groudon, but Groudon isn't real.
Groudon is not real. Fuck that Pokemon.
Yeah, like
am I right?
I might be the professional gambler, but I'm not gambling my entire regional run on some 85% chances every time I click the good move.
Are you sure?
Positive. It's Gravity or it's Get Out.
Gravity. You know what? No, you're right. I think Gravity Groudon is winning Milwaukee Lock It In. Okay, yeah, I mean, like, I'm trying to think of something awesome that, like, you know, fucking works with Pagos, but I literally think, like, the only restricted in my mind that I can justify is just Koraidon.
That is fair. Okay.
Honestly, wait. Okay.
Let's look who.
I might be stupid for this. Okay, I might be stupid for this, but like I feel like could Pagos Ice Rider work?
That's what I was thinking. Okay, Zama. Let's think about how we
Pagos Pagos Ice Rider Torkoal.
We're building the turtle team. Hard Trick Room. With Ogre Pond Cornerstone. What are we doing? Oh my gosh. This is just all like the Pokemon that we've mentioned during this video that can like kind of do stuff.
Yeah, no, this isn't real, by the way. Like, this isn't happening.
Okay, yeah, this team is just us scurrying around, and then like Smeargle. Oh wait, actually Smeargle does work really well with this.
We need something that kills Zamazenta that also doesn't cry whenever one card happens.
Boom. Boom.
Yeah, but like, guess we could just run like, yeah, okay, I fucking see it. And then the last slot, minimum speed Raging Bolt. No, it's probably just like Urshi Dark, right?
Probably. I'm not. Okay, you know what? Viewers, yeah, I'll build it for the viewers. Okay. So...
The viewers want want Dark Shifu Zion.
They do, and I will give the viewers what they want. Okay. And
Or
let's actually
more like,
comment below.
more like Deck Shifu, am I right?
True. All right. Comment
Fellow
below,
editors?
people of America. Do you think there is a better 6 Pokemon for this team than Dark Urshifu?
I mean, I just kind of said that because, like, aside from Ice Rider, we don't have another physical attacker.
I
But,
mean,
like, what physical attacker is good on Heart Trick Room? And no, Ogerpon is not a physical attacker, it is a follow me bot.
yeah. If you're curious why I'm not going 0 IV, because you can't.
Yeah, you had this really cool tech idea, right? And it killed you. Your soul was demolished when you realized that it was not a possibility.
No, actually, no. I still figured it out. Because if you give it a minus speed nature, it does the same thing, and you give it like 20 speed EVs or something like that. The tech.
These EVs.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Bless you.
I'm so sorry. I ruined your video.
All was well. Okay, the tech we're referring to here is I like the start of Reg G. My Terapagos was having like a really hard time with Calyrex Ice, and so I thought, and I was running with Grimmsnarl at the time, and so I was like, okay, what if I made my Terapagos slow enough that if I Thunder Waved it, I'd always be slower than mid-speed Calyrex Ice? And this, like, kind of worked, right? I won the damage trade because I was faster, and if I didn't get paralyzed, I was alright. And actually, I debated for quite a while running Scary Face instead of Thunder Wave so that I didn't have to run that risk. So yeah, that
Scary Face myth.
am
I tripping?
Let's look at it. No.
Cool.
It is actually extremely convenient that Calyrex runs Terry first for that. Because like I was typing that in, thinking like there's no way it learns that move. But
my face is scary. Wait. Wait.
Oh dear, what are they thinking of?
This isn't real. I just want you to know.
Uh-huh.
This is like some GC shit, but this just popped into my head. Imagine, right? You run into Calyrex Terapagos in the GC, and then when they switch in Terapagos, they set up Trick Room with Calyrex, and then they side Scary Face and they Hyper Beam to nuke, and they Terra Choice Specs Hyper Beam and they nuke your Calyrex Ice.
I love that. I love that. That's actually really funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay.
Of course, the same thing could be accomplished with like Torkoal, but Torkoal doesn't. Torkoal makes them want to switch out. Terapagos, they're like, what the fuck is this gonna do?
Yeah, okay. We can go Helping Hand Torkoal on this, right? Similar to the set that I crafted for San Antonio. That's in my very first video, my introduction to VGC documentation, if you guys would like to see. But
Oh yeah.
Quiet Nature, 0 speed. Likely I already have this planned out in oh. Thank you, Showdown. I love you.
Okay, buddy. Play the game.
Yep. You want Terrifier? Is there like a different Terra type, or is this just like the one? I think it's the one.
You could go Terra Ghost if you're a real baller.
You know, okay, if they see like a Torkoal Cook Eruption, they're probably gonna think it's Specs. But like, I feel like this would be obvious as being Specs, right? Right? Am I crazy? Am I crazy for them?
This team is like insanely fake out. I mean, like, I know that this isn't real. This is a fucking joke. But this team is so fake out weak. Like, oh my god.
This team is fake out weak. And now it isn't.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
Safety Goggles and DD, because it is the demon from hell. And if it's going to be used against us, we're going to use it against other people. And then you want...
Facts, my brother. Spit your shit.
Follow me. You want Trick Room. You want... Do you want Imprison? I think you do want Imprison, honestly. And then... for a fourth move, do we go like an attacking move, something like psychic, alluring force, or do we go for like another?
Why does it want imprison if we're playing a hard trick room team?
Well, so they can't reverse it.
Elaborate.
It's like, mainly just our
I
trick room
guess.
getting reversed, right? Because we're faster than for Rig. So they can't like do some silly stuff. But is there an odd fourth move that we could slot on? Or do we
Zen
just go?
had what the flinches in trick room.
I was thinking of heal pulse.
Isn't, I hate to be like that guy, but like isn't helping hand just like kind of just like better?
Yeah, you're right. Well, okay, the issue is like we kind of already have this guy, but like I see it though. Oh dear.
Well, then just like give him earth power.
What is earth power hitting though? You have to give him a useful coverage move. Solar beam. DD.
Solar beam for whom?
Water types, I guess. Urshifu.
Okay. I see it, Urshifu Kyogre, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. There's a half decent Sprag Terra Dragon, right? You want to resist like those big water spouts and stuff. I was about to say Glacial Lance. Dragon doesn't resist ice. Okay, and then we got the Focus Sash Smeargle with wait, what ability do you go on this thing? I'd imagine it'd be wait. I guess Own Tempo? They're all actually pretty bad. And then...
Huh? Oh, yeah. No, you just want to take on tempo so it can't,
get, like, Hurricane confused, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Caliber isn't real.
You could run Moody if you want to. You could run Moody if you want to be a bad person.
Well, okay, but Moody's scary with the speed boost, and we're a hard trick room team.
Counterpoint? This isn't a real team.
Yeah, you're right. Not White Guard. What am I doing with White Guard? This is a real team if you... This is a real team if you would like to bring it to the Grand Challenge happening, I don't know when.
Sometime later next month.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do this. Make that Smeargle slow as humanly possible, so that we can get those slow spores off. Relax nature. There we go.
Usually Smeargle on these kinds of teams are fast.
Really?
But... yeah, you want to outspeed, like, random shit so you can spore on turn 1.
I see.
Because you don't really care. You don't really care how fast he is in Trick Room, because, like, you might miss out on, like, A decorate, but for the most part, you're just mashing the... you're making love to the follow me button.
Thank you.
You know?
Yeah.
You're monster mashing that follow me button. Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then 4 in that sweet, sweet defense stat. Yeah. Okay, and the Urshifu... this is like the band, right? Choice band.
Scientists who dare to ask the question, do real G's move in silence like lasagna?
Do we want to go Stellar, Poison, or Dark on this Urshifu? I feel like this is like a more...
Stellar.
I say Poison for Zama.
Fucking loser.
Okay. See, you want your Wicked Blow, Sucker Punch, obviously, Close Combat, Poison Jab, same move set. I'm clicking Fast Band, but I don't mean Fast Band. I mean Slow Band.
Is there anything that Ironhead hits better? Oh yeah, Gweezing. That's the reason you want Ironhead. But I guess Stab Poison Jab's probably better. No, I get it. Yes, I fucking get it.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't like switching to anything. I was just like checking.
Okay, I thought you were mad at me. I'm sorry.
Oh, well. Okay, so that is team number 4, the triple normal type hard Trick Room. I love this. And then
it's so bad.
It is, but if again, this will catch so many people off guard in your best of 1 adventures. And if I ever get a capture card, you might see me and Ryu play this on a stream one day. So be ready for that.
Why are you making promises that I will not keep?
I will. I'll play this on stream. I'm afraid of nothing.
Only do you need a capture card? You need like a $300 PC at the very least.
Really? Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, no, dude, it's a fucking Chromebook. You think it's gonna do well with that?
Shh. Anyways, okay. So let's get in the turtle and let's try one more restricted. I think I want to try a setup Pagos variant. So the question is, what restricted do we think setup Pagos can get stuff done with?
I'm restricting it. Oh my god, yes, I'm restricting it.
You're restricting it to...
You want to use a setup Pagos, huh?
Uh-huh. So what likes like the Fake Out Brothers and Urshifu? That isn't CSR. We're not doing that. That's all over the meta.
Hi everyone, this is Ryu from the future here. Halfway through the editing process, Zion realized that he spent too much time fumbling around the wrong Victory Road tab, and it totally killed the pacing of the video. So now he's going to show you what he actually meant to.
Hi everybody. So what I was looking for in that segment was this team by Marco Silva for the most recent VR challenge with Calabac Shadow and Terapagos as the setup restricteds. You have just like the standard Instant Urshifu Relic War, Hearthspawn, right? Like CSR likes all these mods, Terapagos likes all those mods. That's kind of all there is to it. Alright, back to the video. This Terapagos CSR team is basically everywhere.
What that's the thing is like they're everywhere because they're the best.
We can innovate. So,
How? Explain to me where that is coming from.
I don't know. Okay, let's see. I think Terapagos Zacian can be fun to play around with. What do you think?
Guess. I think that Terapagos Koraidon and Terapagos CSR are the only good pairings, and that is stretching the definition of good because I hate this Pokemon. But you know what, man? If you believe, I believe.
And I believe. So, let's see. Okay, Terapagos like that fake out support, right? What Pokemon doesn't, though? Let's see. Boom. I know.
The Pokemon doesn't like fake out support? Indeedy.
I mean, okay, true. I guess.
Fucking, as the kids say, boom shakalaka.
Darn. How do you feel about Rillaboom?
I love Rillagoon.
Not his name. Not his name.
No, his name is Big Boomer. His name is Mr. Rilla 5 Big Booms. 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 Booms.
Thank you for that wonderful performance.
Yeah. For all of my audience members at home, it's midnight, so I don't have to like act like a person anymore.
This is true. When the moon shines, Ryu does stuff. Okay, let's get this.
You don't need to phrase it like that. Actually, I don't. It doesn't. Fuck off, man.
In other any ways. Okay, Zacian. Can Zacian go ahead? Zacian actually can go.
I get why you're running Covert Cloak, and I agree. Like, don't get it twisted. I definitely 1,000,000% agree. But god damn it, I want lefties so fucking bad.
No, I get it though. Let's see. You want to outspeed? It's like generally a similar benchmark. All right, you would. So I use like a really offensive setup Terapagos, but I'm going to try to keep this more neutral, keep it standard max HP, a lot of defense, and And our speed to outspeed. Yeah, let's keep it at the Scarf Urshifu benchmark in Tailwind, because there are 3 more monsters that can be down in this team, and one of them is Tornadus. Right? I think. Oh, wait. Actually, okay. Ryu, you're gonna be really happy. Have fun. Have a ball, Ryu. Because
Ball.
this Pokemon doesn't have another item unless we want to go Ability Shield. How do we feel about Ability Shield?
Fake.
Indeed. No offense to Eric Rios, but I don't believe in that.
I fucking hate you, Eric Rios. Fuck you and your stupid Ability Shield Tornadus. You suck at this game. You're bad. Just kidding, haha.
Why don't we calm our feelings a little bit? Okay. You want Radiance and Taunt.
Eric Rios did a horrible thing to my family, and I will never forgive him.
This is not true. Alright, we have...
Zion wants to let him get away with it, too.
I like Tornadus. I like Scarfushi. Right, Scarfushi is also like a really good coaching mod for Zacian. Right? And if you're in a... If you're feeling a little dire, you could even coach your Terapagos so that it doesn't die to, like, a body press.
Not a body press, yeah.
Actually, it kind of lives that anyways, but, like...
Real gangsters put Glamora last.
I'm not doing that, actually. Oh, I never built out the Rillaboom.
Because you're not a real gangster.
Okay. I want you to tell me what utility Glamora has in this format.
Toxic Spikes. Good as hell.
You know what? No.
You're racist.
No, we're not doing this on YouTube.
You think that Glamora can't succeed just because it's a flower?
the real grass type's right here.
Wow, so now we're calling Glamora a fake grass type.
I know it loves Terra Grass, but it's ran other. I've seen it go other things.
This is the kind of bigotry you'll be getting when you subscribe to Professional Gamblers.
No. I believe that Glamora is not a grass type.
More daily racism.
Because
subscribe for more daily racism.
No, we are not subscribing for that. We are subscribing for quality VGC content. But also
Zion hates rock types.
Actually, I do hate rock types after what happened.
See, he's racist.
No, I'm typist. Rock types are bad. The only half decent rock type is like
Iron Boulder.
I was gonna say Ugrapunk Cornerstone.
Oh, Iron Boulder better.
Rhydon is better.
Than Iron Boulder?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, in VGC.
How about you rat on this dick?
Okay, good one. Anyways, what do you think should be...
I was working on it all night.
What do you think should be our last Pokemon? I think Landorus is a very interesting choice here. Also, I can't think of anything else. It seems like a very Tailwind offensive team with like a Terapagos mode, almost.
Yeah, I feel like we want someone who can help out the team. I mean, I hate to say Incineroar, but he's looking kind of appealing here.
We can do Incineroar. I don't see why not. Give him the standard safety goggles, and I don't think that much else needs to be elaborated here.
Because I feel like with our 2 restricteds and then Urshifu, it feels, what's it called? It feels like we have enough damage output just because Zacian can be such a good carry mod, right?
Yeah. When Terapagos is, slacking a little.
Yeah.
Which, as Ryu would jump at the bait to say is quite often. I disagree, but...
Chomp at the bit, what a great expression.
It's not... close enough to what I said. Anyways, I hope I didn't forget anything.
Wait, is that not what you fucking said?
I said jump at the bait. And anyways,
Jump at the bait?
Maybe it is chomp at the bit. Yeah, we can use that one.
The fuck is jump at the bait?
I'm not good at my idioms. Anyways, so yeah.
Oh yeah,
Here's
well, I'm not good at being an idiot either.
Okay. Here's our
So
fourth
there.
and final VGC team utilizing Terapagos in the regulation I format. If you have any other ideas, feel free to comment them down below. Like and subscribe for more quality VGC content and more of Ryu's wonderful shenanigans. Do you have anything else to say?
Of course. In retrospect, I feel kind of bad for being so unserious in your video because the last one had a very different vibe, and now I feel like I'm ruining it. But you know,
all is
fuck
well.
it, we ball.
We're playing with Terapagos. Nothing is serious right now.
Well, and the other thing is, like, I don't know, like, I feel like you had such a good handle on the team building shit. Like, the only thing we could have had was shenanigans, whatever.
I mean, hey, you
This
balanced
guy's a
me out.
talented Terapagos player. I just want to say the only real team we built was the bottom one. Every single other one of these is pretty bad.
I feel it too. But I mean, hey, maybe my pulse on the meta, as many people would say.
Finger on the pulse of the meta. Stop this pulse on the meta bullshit.
It doesn't matter. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. Right.
I love all of our viewers.
Indeed. All right. And with that being said, goodbye to all, and good night.